Hello again, it's Reverend Chris Taylor here, and I'm going to read you another story by Lynley Dodd. This one is called Harry Maclary from Donaldson's Dairy, and the book itself looks like this. Now I have to warn you that later on in this story there's quite a shouty bit, but don't worry, no one comes to any real harm as far as I know. Harry Maclary from Donaldson's Dairy by Lynley Dodd. Out of the gate and off for a walk went Harry Maclary from Donaldson's Dairy. And Hercules Morse, as big as a horse, with Harry Maclary from Donaldson's Dairy. Bottomley pots covered in spots. Hercules Morse, as big as a horse, and Harry Maclary from Donaldson's Dairy. Muffin Maclay like a bundle of hay. Bottomley pots all covered in spots. Hercules Morse, as big as a horse, and Harry Maclary from Donaldson's Dairy. There he is, troubling a couple of small birds. Bits of Maloney, all skinny and bony. Muffin Maclay like a bundle of hay. Bottomley pots covered in spots. Hercules Morse, as big as a horse, and Harry Maclary from Donaldson's Dairy. Schnitzel von Krumm with a very low tum. Bits of Maloney all skinny and bony. Muffin Maclay all covered in hay. Bottomley pots all covered in spots. Hercules Morse, as big as a horse, and Harry Maclary from Donaldson's Dairy. With tails in the air, they trotted on down past the shops in the park to the far end of town. They sniffed at the smells and they snooped at each door, when suddenly, out of the shadows, they saw Scarface Claw, the toughest Tom in town. Said Scarface Claw. Off with a yowl, a wail and a howl, a scatter of paws and a clatter of claws, went Schnitzel von Krumm with a very low tum. Bits of Maloney all skinny and bony. Muffin Maclay like a bundle of hay. Bottomley pots covered in spots. Hercules Morse, as big as a horse, and Harry Maclary from Donaldson's Dairy. Where did they go? Straight back home to bed. The end.